Shush! What's this rubbish?
What's this rubbish, she says. That there is the secret to our success.
Welcome to Podcast by Patrick. Today's date is April 9th, 2026. And today my podcast is about content creator video platforms, my reviews for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Now, I have been for many years creating videos, and I've used all four of these platforms for years, and this is what I have came up with for results, how many views I get, how many subscribers or followers or friends I get from it. And these are the results. At the end of my video, stay tuned. I'm going to let you know the best one, the second best, the third best, and the last, the worst one. Now, the differences between YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. First of all, the amount of space it uses. YouTube uses about 300 something megabytes of space, which is not bad at all, where Instagram uses about 2.5 gigabytes of space. That's very bad. YouTube, it's very good. That's not a lot of space compared to a lot of apps. So YouTube is definitely the winner as far as how much space it takes up on your device. So YouTube definitely wins that one, especially that it is one of the best platforms to use for video. And it's been around for many years, and it's still the dominant one for videos, even compared to TikTok. Although TikTok does get you a lot of followers. YouTube does too, if you do your videos right and other ways of making videos correctly. Now, as far as how many views you get from people who are strangers that will be your potential audience and would give you a good audience, I would say the worst one is Facebook, because basically that only favors your videos being shown to your friends and not new people. That's very bad if you're trying to grow. Also, a lot of people that are your friends are not even seeing any of your stuff, because Facebook has tried to have their platform work in many different ways to compete against other platforms, and it's like getting very little butter spread on too much bread. So hardly any of your friends are even seeing any of your content, because it's just got so much going on that, yeah, Facebook definitely loses on this one. Instagram, you can get a lot of followers. However, what I've noticed when I've posted some of my videos that have, a lot of good views from other platforms, the same videos I had put on Instagram doesn't get hardly any views. So Instagram is not very good to use if you're trying to get new followers. And the reason being this is happening is because it looks like Instagram favors a lot of content creators that already have a lot of followers. So it puts that in the algorithm before yours. And when I scroll through the feed, it keeps giving me users that have a lot of views already rather than helping out users that have very little bit of followers. It gives you the bigger ones first, and the reason being they do that, I believe, is because they're trying to keep you on the platform busy with that, showing you those kind of users. It makes you it makes you, they're doing that on purpose to make you feel like, oh, you could become that. Well, they're not favoring your videos. They're only favoring the people with a lot of followers first. I noticed when I kept scrolling and scrolling and skipping the people that had a lot of views, and not hitting the like button, then I started to get people who had smaller amount of views. And whatever reason that is, that's another story. So Instagram is definitely not one of the best platforms if you're a content creator and you make great videos. Yeah, you're not going to really get a lot of followers that way. You have to play a game to get up there, and that is for another story. TikTok definitely wins on this one. A lot of my videos, even though I didn't put a lot of effort into some of my videos, they got a lot of likes and a lot of views. TikTok has a great algorithm that favors TikTokers that don't have a lot of followers. That's the way their algorithm is built. And I believe the algorithm does give you videos based on your interests. So TikTok definitely wins that one alongside with YouTube. But longer videos on YouTube don't get near as enough views as shorts. And your shorts have to be less than 3 minutes. So if you make shorts that are really good videos on YouTube and TikTok, those two are the top best to get new followers or subscribers, even if you don't have a lot of subscribers or followers. They are two very good algorithms, YouTube and TikTok. And YouTube has made a feature called Shorts to compete against TikTok, and they did a very good job on doing that. Unlike Facebook, they tried doing something like that, and it's a disaster. So, also, the amount of space that YouTube, I think I might have mentioned it before, YouTube takes versus how much space Instagram takes. Instagram takes up 7 times the amount of space YouTube takes of space on your drive, on your storage, on your device. So definitely Instagram is a loser to everything. And it looks like they're favoring only content creators that sell products as well. I kept getting a lot of that too. So whether you are a content creator that has a lot of following or almost no following and you want to get a lot of views, what I recommend, according to my review and my experiences, and I've had a YouTube channel for well over 10 years. I started my YouTube channel in 2008 or 2009, around there. That's a lot of years. And TikTok, I've only had that for like maybe somewhere around 2 to 4 years. And I'll tell you, TikTok and YouTube are the best as short videos, especially if your videos are less than 3 minutes long. You will get the most views on TikTok and YouTube. My final score ranking for the platforms. Number 1 is definitely YouTube. Whether you're making long videos or short videos, it's worth putting your hard work into your content on YouTube. But do remember that the shorts get immediate views much more faster than videos that are not shorts, that are the longer videos. YouTube is the number one platform, and also the reason why I'm saying YouTube is the number one platform is because I have a few old devices where I can't even download any apps, and YouTube is very stable by using your browser. So even people with old devices that have hardly any apps installed, including YouTube app not installed, and they simply go on their browser and type out youtube.com, it still works on old platforms. Even outdated browsers, YouTube is very stable. So YouTube gets the number one ranking for your videos and for you to get noticed and a lot of views. Subscribers are a little hard to get, but that's if you put a lot of time into your channel, you will get some. But to get the most views and likes, YouTube is the number one winner, especially shorts, the shorter videos. Number 2 ranking is TikTok. Now, TikTok does take up a lot of space on your device, but it is the number 2 I give a ranking because you definitely get a lot of likes, and I mean a lot of likes if you have a good video, and a lot of views. Instagram does come as number 3, but I still think Instagram is a terrible platform. And the reason why it gets number 3 instead of 4 is because Facebook just sucks. You get nothing out of Facebook. Even your own friends cannot hardly ever get to see your content because it's flooded with a whole bunch of nonsense. And I'm being very unbiased on this. I am going strictly by the facts and the numbers, and this is what the results are. So number 1, YouTube, must have when you're a content creator for videos. Number 2 is TikTok. Number 3 is Instagram, and number 4 is Facebook. Those are the 2 worst ones. Don't even waste your time. I have gotten way better results on both YouTube and TikTok, far more than Instagram and Facebook. These are pure facts, and these are the results of years and years of creating videos on several platforms using those 4. Don't forget, hit the like button. It'll definitely help me out. I can use all the support I can get. And of course, if you like what you just heard. Don't forget also, if you want, make a comment below and ask me some questions, and I will definitely get back to all of you and even make more videos or more podcasts based on your questions that you ask me. I appreciate you guys for listening, and if you can subscribe, that'll be wonderful, fabulous. I thank you all for listening.